Hello YouTube, Kaitlyn here, and what do you think about girls in bikinis? So I wrote a whole vlog about bikinis, and now I stand in front of my camera and I'm like, I can't do this vlog. See, look, vlog, even a terribly misspelled where, ha. Oh, so sad, Kaitlyn. But what's wrong with the vlog? You see, there are so many people with opinions about bikinis and bathing suits. I was trying to fit into a certain kind of thinking so that people would agree with me. But then I realized I didn't agree with everything that I was saying, and it didn't really fit with what I stand for as iIMAGINeblank. Woo! So I decided that a better way to talk about wearing bikinis would be to talk about my own experiences. Story time with Kaitlyn. When I was growing up, I wore all one-piece bathing suits. I think that was just the style when I was like 9, 10 years old. But then I got to the point where my torso was longer than the rest of my body. And that's unfortunate if you're trying to wear a one-piece because you just can't. You end up being all hunched over and crunched and getting a wedgie, and no one wants that. But I went to a Christian summer camp, and in order to swim in the pool, you had to wear a one-piece or something that covered your midriff. And if all you had was a bikini, then you had to wear a t-shirt while you were swimming, which is not comfortable or flattering or just fun at all. So my grandma and I went searching for a tankini, which were coming into style at that time, so that I could wear a two-piece, so I wouldn't have a wedgie and be all crunched in a one-piece, but I would still cover up my midriff. However, at like 10 years old, I had to go to the adult section and wear something that was completely not my size, but hey, it covered up my midriff. And the point is? The point is that sometimes being modest can go to an extreme that isn't logical anymore. I was wearing a horribly oversized bathing suit simply so that it would cover my midriff. A couple years later, when I was 14, I got my first official bikini. I remember that I got it at Myrtle Beach in one of those cheesy beach stores, but it was so awesome to me because I was like, here's a bathing suit that I can wear. The top was a string bikini too, and I don't know how my dad let me buy that, but he did. And I wore it, and it was so great feeling. Because I didn't feel ridiculous in the bathing suits that I was wearing anymore. It was actually fitted for my body, and even though more of my skin was showing, I still felt comfortable in it. It was okay with me. I wasn't wearing anything like a thong, and my top was completely covered. It wasn't just like I was bursting with cleavage, which I've never bursted with cleavage, so that's impossible. Even though I was still in that awkward teenager phase where your body really doesn't exactly fit well together, I felt less self-conscious about my body, about being fat or being ugly or having really white or spotty legs. So I liked it. A couple years later though, I remember going to a theme park that had a water park in it with some of my youth group. And my youth minister was talking about how immodest it was for girls to wear bikinis, and he just couldn't stand it. And I happened to not know that there was a water park in the theme park, so I didn't bring a bathing suit with me that day, but all I owned were like halter top bikinis. So one, I was really glad that I didn't have a bathing suit. And two, he made me feel really guilty for the type of bathing suit that I liked to wear and felt most comfortable in. Now, I understand that there are people who think wearing bikinis is immodest, and you're perfectly entitled to your opinion. However, I think that most young girls who are wearing bikinis these days are not doing it because they're trying to like elicit sex from random male passerbyers. I think they wear them because one, that's the only thing that's in stores for them, and two, it's what you feel most comfortable in. Because I can tell you right now, when you're 11 years old and you're having to wear like grandma bathing suits, you don't feel very good about yourself. What you wear really does affect how you feel. And to tell women, at least within Western culture, I'll make that distinction clear, that they need to cover up because them showing more of their skin is going to like make men think bad thoughts, and that makes you, the woman, immodest. I just don't think that's right. So if you're deciding what kind of bathing suit you want to wear this summer, then I say wear what feels comfortable. Go out, try on all the different kinds of bathing suits. Don't just stick to one pieces or bikinis because you think that, oh, it's immodest to wear a bikini, or oh, you know, I hate one pieces, they're so ugly. Ooh, there are really cute varieties in both of them. So what kind of bathing suits do you like? Tell me in the comments. And remember to like, favorite, share, and subscribe if this video made you smile. See you guys next Thursday.